Suddenly the moment arrives. After 5 years, the random number generator built into your hardware wallet is cracked. Your seed phrase is calculated and all your Bitcoin are stolen. This is what a nightmare scenario could look like if you trust the seed generation algorithm, the random number generator of your hardware wallet. I'm Schnuartz, and today I'll show you how with the Specter DIY. You can easily avoid this problem by mixing real-life randomness into our seed generation. All we need for this is a Specter DIY and 11 coins. If necessary, you can use fewer coins, but then you'll have to flip one coin multiple times. If you don't have a Specter DIY yet, you can simply buy all the parts online, print or otherwise get a case, and assemble the Specter DIY yourself. If that's too much effort for you, you can just go to ClavaStack and buy your fully assembled Specter there. It's available in all 3 versions, with or without a smart card. Now let's continue with the tutorial. As always, whenever you generate a Bitcoin seed, you should absolutely make sure that you are alone and that no one can watch you. Ideally, do this in a closed room where only you are present. Maybe close the window and pull down the blinds. Make sure there are no cameras in the room that could somehow capture the seed. It's best to remove them from the room entirely. And make sure not to say the seed phrase out loud while you are generating it. First, you will need to plug in the Specter DIY device and then simply enter your personal identification number or PIN code to proceed. I haven't set one, so I'll just click Next. And now, just like usual, we can generate a seed by selecting Generate New Key. Now we have 12 seed words. If we want 24 seed words, we can simply click here on the button and then we'll get 24 seed words. We could just use those for our cold storage now, but we don't want to. We don't want to trust the random algorithm of the Specter DIY or any other hardware wallet. That's why we now tap on the first word and see that the word is represented by bits. What does that mean? There are 2048 different seed words. They're all listed in a list with a number. So they're simply numbered in order. And this number can be represented either as a regular decimal number, as we're used to, or as a binary number. And that's what we see here. I'll show you. I'll put the BIP39 list, the list with all the seed words, down in the video description. And here you'll also find the list shown in binary numbers. There you can compare the number displayed in binary on Specter with the list. The only difference is that the decimal number on the website starts at 0, while on Specter it starts at 1. Just so you don't get confused. One more small note. If you want to compare the bits with the words from the list, you need to read from bottom right to top left. Each word is also shown here as a binary number. This here is a 0 because it isn't highlighted. And if we highlight it, it becomes a 1. And that's exactly how the word is represented. And it's important. If we now tap a single bit, meaning we change a 0 to a 1 or vice versa, then the word will definitely change because the number in the list changes. This way, we can now incorporate real-life randomness into our seed generation. By tossing our 11 coin now, which you should ideally shuffle randomly, this is important. And now let's look at the first coin. It's heads, so we know not to tap this button, meaning we don't tap the 1. For tails, we always tap. So for tails, we change the bit. The second one is tails, so we tap it and the word changes completely. For the next one, we have heads. Heads. That means we don't tap it. Next, tails. We tap for tails. Then we have tails again, so we tap it. And what do we have here? Again, tails, so we tap again. Now we have heads, so we don't tap. Heads again, so again we don't tap. Tails, we tap. Heads, we don't tap. Tails, we tap. And our first seed word has been generated completely at random using Relive's randomness. You keep going until the randomness from the sieve seems sufficient to you. And of course, we can do this with each of our seed words. So we move on to the next word and repeat the whole process. And now our 12 seed words are complete. If you were paying close attention, you probably noticed that I only flipped my coin up to the 11th word. Why? Because the 12th word is generated from the checksum of all the other words. With 24 words, it would be the same. The 24th word is generated from the checksum of all the other words. Now we have an extremely random seed phrase, which can't be deciphered by anyone, even if some random algorithm were ever cracked. Now that you have a secure seed phrase, you of course need to store it securely as well. Set up a secure wallet. And if you want to know how to do that with the Sparrow wallet, you'll find a video here.